AITA for not giving my late husband's belongings to my in-laws. I have 33 lost my husband very unexpectedly 7 years ago. We knew each other from a very young age and married when we graduated college. I have known his family for almost my entire life and they are the closest I have to actual family. My own family situation has always been difficult. I became very close with his parents, in particular I will still call my in-laws in this post, and we supported each other heavily through the grief process. We didn't have children before he passed, but we were trying. I still miss my husband every day. I began slowly dating again 4 years ago, mostly casual dates and nothing serious. In-laws were broadly supportive. I told them I was ready to date and they said okay, but didn't want to know the details. I only ever spoke about my dating life vaguely and infrequently to them. Around the same time, I got a big promotion and began to spend a couple months a year in Paris for work, pandemic permitting. Then 1 year ago, I met Armand, I'm 38, and started my first serious relationship since being widowed. Given Armand lives in Paris, our relationship is based there, and while we have traveled quite a lot together, we haven't been to the US together yet. He hasn't met my in-laws, but I have told them I am dating someone. Around Christmas, we found out I was pregnant. This was a total surprise as we weren't trying. We have since decided that I will move to France permanently instead of splitting my time between the US and France, so that we can raise a family together. It isn't really possible for Armand to move to the US. He works in the art industry and his studio and backers are all Europe-based. I told my in-laws and they were deeply upset. They said I was depriving them of their only opportunity to have a grandchild. My husband was an only child. They then accused me of moving on too quickly and not loving my husband. In the end, we had a huge argument and they have demanded that I leave all my husband's belongings from our apartment, his clothes, personal effects, etc. to them when I moved to Paris. They also demanded my engagement ring, which is a family heirloom. They said they should have these because while I have moved on, he will never stop being their son. I said no. These things are all treasured memories from my life with him that I never want to forget. They have threatened legal action to recover the ring in particular. I'm not sure they have a proper legal right, but I can see the hurt I'm causing them with my choices and maybe giving them what they ask for. They will be able to have closure. AITA for continuing to refuse? X200B edited in response to comments after the funeral. I already gave many of my husband's possessions to my in-laws. What I kept were some clothes that reminded me of happy times, things with his handwriting on it, memories from trips, etc. I want to keep these. It's not like I will be lugging a huge amount of things to Paris. I don't think it's unreasonable that I keep these. They're memories we made, not with his parents. The ring is trickier, but it is the biggest reminder to me of the relationship we once had. It really breaks my heart to give it away.